Jemima.
Hi, Trinny. What have I caught you in the middle of doing?
I'll tell you what, I'm dressing up this dress to go out, and it's a dress that I have not worn, but I bought it last year, and I thought it would inspire me to take a dress and dress it up or dress it down, because always around this time of year we can buy dresses that we don't wear often for a special occasion.
Yes.
So how can you then make them work whichever way you're going to wear them?
Yeah. Okay, where's this one from?
This is from Zara, and I just think it's so beautifully cut.
Yeah, it is.
A bit of Paris, because I think I haven't done a red lip for a while.
Oh, gorgeous.
Because when I wear a blue, I think red is very nice. This is a COS necklace, but it really makes it, it's exactly the shape of the décolleté, and I think it just makes it chic.
And are they pockets?
These are pockets. I mean, this dress is so well behaved. I don't know why I haven't worn it. I just was not in a very plain place, and wearing all those quite plain clothes recently in the grey and navy made me think, actually, I love it. The length is interesting because I could wear it with a flat.
Yeah.
And I think this heel feels weird, and yet I don't mind it. Yeah, normally I'd have it there to wear this kind of heel. We either do this, and I'm going to ask you what you think, or we do chic evening.
I'm torn.
You know, if you were going to an event and you think, I don't want to be standing on my feet, thinking I want some party feet on my shoes, this is a great way of having a flatter shoe which is made of satin or something which is a real evening fabric. So that for me feels very different. There's a bit of décolletage, I don't mind, it's not going to poke out, you can always do ticker tape. And the other trick I got from my lovely friend who will remain nameless, has a famously good cleavage, is gaffer tape. When you want something like this, that you put, you know, around the outside of your breast, not on your nipple. I made that mistake once, and you lift it up. So when you look like that, you see all those celebrities, you think, how are their boobs staying up? It's because they have a lot of taping going on.
Yes.
All right, so this is the way I'd wear it going out at night. Let's now see it for day. So I'm at this place. So this is a Zara padded shoulder pad t-shirt with a stripe. And I'm thinking a stripe's more interesting and more daytime maybe than plain white.
Yes.
So I like the fact I found the stripe. And then I'm thinking crossbody bag, because that also casualizes the dress.
Okay.
So I want to get something really fun and daytimey.
Would it be a Loops moment?
It could be. I want it to feel really casual, like neon orange. You know?
Yeah.
Something maybe. Let's just bit mad. Definitely wouldn't be wearing it at night. Feels daytimey.
Yeah, totally. Why have you taken the red lip off?
Because I felt that was nighttime and sexy and décolletage. Okay, a little bit of sheer shimmer in Maiko, so there's a hint of the orange.
I love this.
I love it too. So I got this in India when I was coming back from Bhutan, and it's a kaftan. Now, it's a silk kaftan, so it's quite smart, but I'm wearing it with a good old Birkenstock, which I just rediscovered. It's quite see-through. We have got some behind us, but it's beach holiday. There's a bit of nip-on show, but I'll be having a bikini underneath.
Yes. Great colour.
Beautiful colour, beautiful silk, and so I want to dress it up and make it just fabulous. So John's arrived because we're going to go out later, and so he's just going to do what he thinks is the best lip with this combination. Kach, kach, kach. The final look is shoulder pad top is crucial because it's changed the structure of it and made it more of an evening outfit. Silver and silver. These are very, very old earrings I have not worn since What Not to Wear days. And then a little old trouser, about 15, 20 years old, which I've taken up and down so many times. It's now whatever length it is. And then a white shoe. And Millie goes really, really well, lip cheek, because that's slightly nearly neon with the nearly neon of the yellow.
Gorgeous.
Hair a little bit back, but just, you know, loose in a scrunchie, low down. I feel great in this. I love it. I'll nearly wear this tonight, but I'm going to say that about everything. Another moment, we're on the beach, and I've got on some beach stuff. I've just had a swim, and you've got that thing which is kind of transparent.
Yeah.
So you think I could never wear that smart. Because, you know, do you know what I mean? Would you never think about this for something smart?
And where is it from?
I know it was not that expensive, but I can't remember where it's from. But, you know, this is the first time I'm going to challenge myself to do something with it, so...
Yeah, I'm excited to see where this goes.
I don't know where it's going yet. So this is where I'm starting. My starting point is to just put in a Skims neon underneath. I'm thinking of waistcoat. I'm thinking of length of waistcoat. This kind of length.
I love the neon with the sheer.
It's like quite nice, isn't it? Yeah.
Do the long.
Do you think the long?
Yeah, and the without the buttons, I think it's really nice.
What about the even longer then? Because I have a white COS one even longer. You know the really long one just over there?
This is a little bit more glossier.
We're in a rush.
I feel like we're on a full-on shoot now.
Yeah.
Outfit change, makeup change.
Do we want a little silver necklace, Molly?
Not a slither, but so
Obviously not a slither because we lost that one.
Molly, can you not bring it up, please?
sorry to
It's really traumatic.
Yeah.
My favourite necklace I've lost. Myself,
We're all
so.
quite triggered.
Dree's disco ball.
Do we think this is too long?
No.
Or prefer the other one, or do we like the
I like the
length?
softness of this texture as well.
This could nearly be tonight. Tonight I'm going to a sort of tech dinner and everyone's quite cool. And this is sort of not black tie, but it's cool.
It's nice because you're actually kind of fully covered.
And yet a bit sexy.
Yeah.
And everyone there mainly will be in their 30s. So I'm feeling, can I be a bit sexy, but you know, just, I don't know, there's something.
Yeah, totally.
I've got the mule on
Yeah.
because I wanted a little bit of a heel. I mean, I could even go the higher mule. Should we go higher? But I think I prefer that because
Yes.
it is hanging down properly.
Better length.
I am tempted to think, do I take this up to here?
And I think you will.
Not right now, you won't.
We don't have time.
Gimme! So think about anything sheer you've got and what you could do under it. Skims do brilliant stuff. I have them in orange. I remember Chloe years ago, she had them in orange and then I got the yellow and there's a nude one as well. But I like the pop of the neon. This is super casual, easy. Every year, COS do these. I got this year, earlier in the year though. But it's the idea of a shirt dress. So any of you who have a shirt dress and you're thinking, how can I dress it up or dress it down? Dressing it down is really easy. To me, it's jeans. If they have pockets, even better. They always do, the COS ones. And then just, you know, really casual. I've got Anya Hindmarch for Uniqlo t-shirt and I've got some Zara jeans on.
This is a nice look.
It's like easy, so easy, lovely, strolling around weekend chilled. But I want to make this a sexy evening outfit.
Ooh.
I've turned in that, obviously, and maybe I'll do up that one. Let me just, a little bit titty. But I quite like the idea of it's a bit blouson.
Yeah.
You know, and then this is a very old Diana von Furstenberg belt from years ago. I haven't worn it for so many years. I like turning it in. I'm getting a bit more V-necky.
It's given a really nice shape to it.
Do we think this shoe?
The shoe's killing me.
You don't like it?
No.
So this is one look, but the thing from the side here is I don't want to see all my knee. I could jet a safety pin and do that. Molly's looking for other shoes, I can just sense it. I could also go for round toe, which might be more interesting, because point is very obvious. Molly, when you go into the depth of despair and the darkness of my wardrobe, I worry. Okay.
Oh my god.
So, okay, this was on Vestiaire Collective. For those of you who didn't buy it, please, I wish you bought it, because there's no way I can wear this. Way too high, but I'm just going to put it on for fun to see if we like the idea. I mean, no.
So Molly, when you said the others were quite high,
Yeah, I know. It's too heavy. I think I'm nearly turning into Spice Girl. I don't know. What are your thoughts, everybody? Which shoe? The silver, this, which I have never worn and had for a few years, or the Miu Miu, which I'm trying to sell on Vestiaire Collective. And these will all be available in October at the King's Ultimate Designer Sale for the King's Trust. Just so you know, if you're coveting them and you're thinking, I'd love them, $39.50.
yeah, let us know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is sort of, you know, this is a classic dress, you know, classic print dress we might all have in our wardrobe. It's quite, I'm not going to say prudish, but it's very covered and it's got no pockets. The colour I used to like more when my hair was darker.
Yeah.
So I don't think I want so much this colour by my face, but I love the print and there's bits of the dress I like, and it's incredibly nice cotton. So when you're, it's quite hot and you want to wear long sleeve, it's just the nicest, softest, like a muslin cotton. So that's why I love it.
Yeah.
But how can I just make it more fun? Okay, so final moment is turning a dress around. Now, I think we can all look at some dresses and think this one can be turned around and this one can't. And I think the main thing to think about is what is the seam like and what's the hem like,
Yeah.
and is the zip going to protrude? So with this, actually there's a very nice little border to the zip. So when it's undone, it looks purposeful.
Yeah, I can't tell this is it.
And I just need to take out the label. there. That would give the game away. I've got this belt. It's a very old vintage 70s Saint Laurent belt, and then earrings, which I don't know where I got them from. I think that's a Zara bag. And I've mixed a whole load of things here. Sorry, it's very see-through because I wouldn't normally wear it with backlit. But
This looks
I love
great.
the combination.
What's on your lip?
Just Joyous in Valerie.
I love this look, Trinny.
It's
Do you
nice,
feel good in
isn't
it?
I feel great in this. I
Yeah.
didn't think I could make this dress feel sexy, and now I'm thinking of all the other dresses downstairs. I'm going to now start turning around. So think about which dresses you can turn around. Okay, a top knot and a really old favourite. This is about, I don't know, 10 years old maybe now.
Oh, we
Peter
love
Blotti.
this
I
dress.
know, I'm just thinking, actually, I'm trying to also think about what I wear after we finish filming tonight. And I keep saying, could I wear this, could I wear this? Earrings are really, really old Ericsson Beeman.
And what have you got on your lip?
Emily Sheer Shimmer, phenomenal.
This is gorgeous.
And this is also, I thought, which do I do, silver or gold? I want to be generic, but I think some of us might have a shimmery dress or a sequin dress or a dress that we only ever wear for very smart occasions. It's hanging in your wardrobe. Cost per wear is really expensive.
Yeah.
And it's saved for specification. So let's dress it down. So an element here is, how do I just not worry about going in at the waist, length, body? It's just like that real casualization. Is that a word? It's sort of, I'm really casualizing.
What's this look?
I don't know. I think the proportion here is worrying me, and the fact this goes down and that goes straight across.
I feel like, yeah, it's just a bit block. It's almost like you need a fake belt.
But I
on
could actually,
this.
sorry, because there's an elasticated waistband, I could do that.
Yeah.
You see, Rachel Solomon, you know, is about, you don't always have to put in your shape. And I've been looking at her Substack, which is quite interesting to read. And it's that challenge, because I've always been a person of so many rules that you have to go in, you have to make your waist high, all these things. And there's something quite interesting. If the piece you're wearing is interesting, and this is a crucial difference. If this was a dirty old t-shirt, it's a dirty old t-shirt with an evening dress. But there's a structure to this. There's an interest. It's something that's unusual. It's a sweatshirt, and yet it's something else. So
Would you do it with a trainer, possibly? So you've got that top and tail.
you're right.
sporty
It could be a
look.
trainer
Yes.
moment. And would you say the trainer you like the most at the moment, Molly?
Potentially.
Yeah, I think you might. Okay, so we'll do it like that.
Yeah.
And then you know what else is when you're wanting to lean into, because John's into the shapelessness, but maybe a crossbody helps you give a little bit of shape where otherwise you might not have it.
Okay.
Just gives a bit of daytime leather, like that.
Oh, yes.
And that just takes away that sense of the blockiness straight away.
You could put a cool hat with too. A grey hat would be really cool in it.
Okay, John, we're going to go there. Because at this stage,
The hat
I'm
is fun.
prepared to do anything. Quite
Yeah.
I mean, that ties it all
The hat
together.
is
That
like
does.
the element.
Now we're getting somewhere. Let's get some sunglasses on. You know, but it's sort of,
Yeah, great.
it's still something that I look down on. I think, I love it. This brings me joy. It's
Yeah.
as light as a feather. And I would actually now wear this to the office. So I think that's it for this week. Just be inspired by your own wardrobe. Think about those dresses that hang there, and they're maybe the ones you've most invested in. You save them for a special occasion, and yet how can you get more wear out of them? Why save your best for best? Make your best day every day. All right.